Hey, 欢迎 welcome, great to see you. Weddings, graduations, bar mitzvahs, you name it. Any event is a good reason to have a great party. And one of the most important part of any celebration is the food. Some people hire a caterer, but you can actually make great banquet food at home. So today, I'm going to show you some dishes that are great for very special occasions. But first, a place I love, with people I love, and a very special birthday celebration in Toronto, Chinatown. The dragon and the phoenix, they are in every single Chinese banquet hall. They stand for the yin and the yang, and nobility and festivity. They preside over Chinese celebration of all sorts of special events. And here is a wedding. And this is a banquet to honor my mother's birthday. She's 85 today, and my brother and our family are celebrating. What makes a formal banquet different is the selection and the naming of all the dishes. Banquet dishes are very elaborate, and each dish also has a special symbolic meaning. For example, a whole fish symbolizes prosperity. These steamed buns are shaped like peaches. In Chinese legends, a bite of the special peaches from the Garden of Gods would bring eternal life.
Happy birthday!
Here is my identical twin, Chef Kam Shing Yan, a master of banquet wonders. He is one of the favorite, fussy melon stuffed with dry scallops. You can practice your carving skills until your fingers drop off, or you can use a cutter and done. Notice we are making 9 slices of melons. Number 9, Gao, has a symbolic meaning of long-lasting. That means longevity. Next, into the steamer. Whoa, it's ready. You see, time flies. To accent the wonderful taste and texture of dry scallop, you only need a little tiny bit of sauce, just like this. Now, here's another symbol of long life, noodles. This is a special banquet noodles we call 長壽麵, or longevity noodles. The longer the noodle, the longer the life. Chefs soften it up right here in the wok. Now he stir-fries fresh sea scallops, squid, shrimp, mushroom, and serve everything right on top of the noodles.
Hello, good evening, buddy. You're welcome, baby garden. Come this way, please.
Here's another Toronto restaurant where Chef Tang is teaching me how to prepare more banquet dishes. He's making yin and yang vegetable bundles. He steams half of the bundles, then he coats the rest and wok fry them golden brown. 2 different ways to serve the bundle or the rolls, the yin and the yang. Now, salt baked chicken. First, you stuff the chicken. Then, you wrap it up. You'll see why in a minute. Now, prepare the salt to bake it in. Put a tiny bit of salt right here in this little bowl. Did I say a tiny bit of salt? No, lots of salt. Cover the whole thing with salt. And then you cover up and you bake it. Oh, whoa! Perfect. This chicken is still alive. A salt-baked chicken, perfect for a banquet. Hey, I'm busy stir-frying the filling mixture for a dish is perfect for wedding party. I call it yin-yang vegetable bundles. Yin and yang represent male and female, husband and wife, and the yin force and the yang force. Hey, contrasting but in perfect harmony. That's what yin yang means. Oh, let's put them all together. You know what I have here? I have some shiitake mushroom. This is what we have here. Look at this. We have shiitake mushroom, snow mushroom, and wood ear or cloud ear. Chop them up, stir-fry them, and set it aside. Flavor with a tiny bit of pepper and salt and vegetarian oyster sauce. And here, I have some dry bean curd sheet. I covered this up. That's why you can't see it. The reason why I'll keep it nice and moist. Now, this is the dry bean curd sheet. Look at how big this is. You can buy them in Asian store, either fresh or frozen. Look at that. It's very big. You can actually put it in the freezer and stay there for a long, long time. If you don't have this, don't worry. Use Vietnamese rice paper or the regular spring roll or egg roll wrappers. I still remember how exciting it is. Every year we celebrate mother's birthday. Always a 9-course banquet. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, this is how we do it. Very, very simple. Here, you use a spoon, okay? Scoop out the filling and you put it right here. Very easy. Put it right here. And then you roll it up like a spring roll. You roll it up, push this in, you roll it up, and this is how easy this is. Very nice. And you tuck this in so they won't come out. And it's so beautiful. Look at this, very tight. And then you use a tiny bit of mixture of flour and water. Make it into a little paste. So like a glue, act like a glue. Very simple, beautiful, okay? And then another thing that I want to show you is how to make the vegetable bundle. You slice some, either cucumber or winter melon or fussy melon or even daikon. Let me show you. This is a very thin slice, water blanch. You can either use this, zucchini, daikon, cucumber, or carrot. Any of this would do, okay? Then we'll put this right here, put it right underneath chive, garlic chive, which is already water blanched. You put it right here, and then you have asparagus, baby corn, shiitake mushroom, and carrot. And you put them all together. Little bundle. I call it a little bundle of joy. You see this? A little bundle, and I tie this up like that. You see this? I tie this up very easily. Just tie it up like this. Very nice. See? That's all you have to do. One little bundle, you put them all together, and then we're going to get ready to cook. Very, very simple dish to do. Here, I'm going to steam the vegetable bundle with the asparagus and this baby corn. Put it right over here and let it steam for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'll also pan fry the stuff with the bean curd sheet or spring roll. Okay? Either pan fry or shallow fry or deep fry. Put it right over here. Oh, look at that. Very simple. Use a chopstick. Always use a chopstick. Now, you don't want to use very high, too high a heat, okay? Just make sure the heat is just nice. In the meantime, let us get ready some wonderful dressing or sauce for our steamed vegetable bundles. Now, this is the yang. Yang is deep fried and rich. Look at how beautiful. This is already nice and golden brown because the inside, the filling is already done, so you don't have to cook it for so long. Look how beautiful. It doesn't take too long to cook. This is wonderful. Nice and golden brown, and you take this out. This is how easy this is. In the meantime, let us make a sauce. Let us make a sauce, and then we'll show you how easy it is to plate this and serve this for wedding banquets. Oh, look at this. Stir this in. Always remember to stir and stir. Look at this. This is it. And then add a tiny bit of pepper, tiny bit of salt. That's all you have to do. Very simple ingredient, okay? In the meantime, let us get everything ready to serve. Here, I have steamed something for almost 5 to 6 minutes. We take this out. Always remember. Take this out like that, and we're going to serve everything else and put it all together. And then this sauce is also ready. We'll show you how easy it is to serve this, okay? Now, this is beautiful. We line them all up like this. Line them all up. And the one is already done. You can cut it in half. Look at how beautiful this is. Put one over here and put one over here. So everybody can see what it is. And then the bundle, we put it right over here. Put it right over here. Line them all up. Oh, beautiful. 5 of them. This is great. And then sauce, put it right on top. Look at this. Hey, look at this. This is perfect for banquet party. And this is what I call the yin and yang vegetable bundles. I am grinding some seafood and meat to make my next dish, stuffed fuzzy melon. I think I need a little bit more shrimp. So I love seafood. You can use seafood. Look at this. First, I press this, and I put it over here, and I press this, and I put it over here, and then, I chop, and incorporate this. You can use just fish or shrimp or combination. This is how my mother been doing for years and years and years. I learned so much from my mother. When this is all nice and done, we scrape this and I put it in a bowl, okay? So we can marinate this, okay? Now, let's put this out and clean this up, okay? Very nice. And marinate this. Cornstarch, salt again, and of course, always use a tiny bit of pepper. Make sure to marinate this. Okay, this is very good. Set it aside. You can do this ahead of time. Now, what is the difference? People ask, what is the difference between banquet dish and home-style dish? Everybody know, Chinese cuisine is very distinctive. They have the imperial cuisine, the high cuisine, which is served in the court, and also the banquet restaurant cuisine, and also the home-style cuisine. The home-style cuisine is less complicated and less expensive. The banquet or restaurant cuisine sometimes a little bit more expensive and more labor-intensive and more complicated, more time-consuming to do. Okay, when this is all nice and ready, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to show you. Here is a fuzzy melon. What I'm going to do is I use the knife and cut it. Okay, I peel this first. I scrape out all this already. Okay, scrape all the fuzzy and let's wash it. And I cut it. Start one. Now, this is how the Chinese do it. You use a knuckle. This is how you measure it. Use a knuckle. This is from here to here. This is 1. So 1. And you measure it again. This is the knuckle. This is the exactly this way. This is how you do it now. If you don't have fuzzy melon, hey, don't worry. You use cucumber or you use bitter melon. Now, if you use bitter melon and cucumber, you can stuff it too. Look at this. This is bitter melon and this is cucumber. Now, everything is round. Now, round actually is very important in Chinese culture because round looks like a gold coin. It's prosperity and good fortune. Also, it's round because it's a circle of life. It's great beginning and great ending. There's no edges. It's perfect, okay? Now, this is how you do it. You can use a knife to scoop it out, or you can use a little cutter like this. They're like a cookie cutter. You go, hey, the whole thing comes out like that. And the whole thing is already done. It's so simple. Let me show you another one. And you hold on to this and you go, hey, done. The whole thing comes out, and the whole thing comes out like that. Very simple, okay? And then this is useless because it's the seed. And then we put them all together, and I show you how easy it is to do all of this. Don't waste any of these. Always save these. You can use it for stir fry. The first thing you do is put a tiny bit of cornstarch to coat the inside. So when you stuff it, they won't come out. So tiny bit of cornstarch inside when you stuff with the seafood or seafood meat mixture, okay? This is a little professional trick because the cornstarch form a gelatin like a glue. It glue them together, okay? And then you use this and you put them in here, okay? Push the bottom. Hold on to the bottom so the bottom won't come out like this, okay? Push this, push this. And if I were you, I would really do a little bit more. Push a little bit more. push it, okay? Very nice, okay? And you put them all together like that, and then we're going to put this over here, and we're going to steam it. Look at this. Once again, push it in. Pull more, because when they cook, you know, everybody knows the meat shrink a little bit, okay? So make sure. Now, as I said, you can use all fish mousse or shrimp mousse, and then put them all together. And then sprinkle a tiny bit of salt if you want. Not necessary, but it's nice to put a tiny bit of salt. And then we'll remove these and take it over there and let it steam. Now, let's put it over here. Oh, let me check the steam. The steam is okay. Let's steam it for approximately 12 minutes, okay? Now, of course, on top of here, I have something have been steaming for about 11 minutes. I'm going to make the sauce. First, we turn it on, put this seafood stock, put a tiny bit of oyster sauce, okay? Put a tiny bit of wine, okay? And then, of course, always thicken the dish. That's why cornstarch is so important, because not only you can use it for marinade, but also for thickening. Make sure this is nice. Oh, this is beautiful. When this is nice and ready, stir this. Always stir this when you're making a sauce, okay? Now, I'm going to show you how easy it is to plate the whole thing, okay? This is Toppico here, and this one has been steaming for approximately 12 to 14 minutes. You take this out, you put this right over here. Oh, this is beautiful. And then this is almost ready. When this is ready, you put this Toppico. Use 2 teaspoons. Put it, push it here. Push this here. Okay, make it nice and fancy. Take the time. This is banquet dish. Okay, very easy. People always say, hey, good food takes time to prepare. That's the reason why there's a difference between banquet dish and regular home dish. That's beautiful color. Then we'll put this right on the bottom. Just the right amount. Put it right underneath here. And you know what? This is beautiful. I'm going to put this over here. And you know what we have? Seafood and meat filled stuffed fuzzy melon. Oh, while you're taking a espresso break, I am making some Yimin Chinese instant noodles for my next dish. I call it braised seafood Yimin noodles. Shake it out, and then I put this right over here in this pot with oyster sauce and soy sauce. I'm going to flavor this a little bit. See, very, very easy. These are instant noodles. The Chinese call Yimin noodles. Let me show you. This is how it looks. Big, humongous noodle pancake like this you can buy in a Chinatown store, okay? This is basically done. It doesn't take too long to cook, and this is basically really nice and ready. The noodles already cooked. And then we will push this right into this big bowl right here. Look at that, beautiful. Very nice. And then the next thing is we'll clean up the pot, and then we cook this. First, add a tiny bit of oil and marinate all our seafood. This is another wonderful banquet dish. Always serve noodle, scallop. Oh, this is all I need. I don't need the whole piece. I need just enough. Good, this is good enough. Just one portion of it, shrimp, scallop, and fish. Marinated with pepper, a tiny bit of cornstarch, and wine. And of course, this time I also use a tiny bit of salt. Why Chinese chef always use noodles? Because noodle is longevity. That's why in birthday parties always have this. And then when this is done, whoa, stir fry. Marinate it with a tiny bit of extra wine, tiny bit of soy sauce. Oh, Okay. Now I like to make it a little bit light, darker, so it's richer in color. And then when this is almost ready, you know what you can do? Put a tiny bit of carrot cut into different crab, fish, straw mushroom, and flowering chive. And put them all together, okay? It doesn't take too long to cook. Put them all together, and then thicken it with some broth. This is very easy to do. And then when it's all nice and done, you know what to do? You basically put them all right on top. That's all you have to do. Lay them all out. Garnish it with some water branch, baby bok choy. Look at this. Baby bok choy. Very simple, very easy to do. And it doesn't take too long. Hey. Oh. Thicken it. Always remember to thicken your dish with cornstarch. Okay? Oh, beautiful. Nice and easy to do. Never overcook your seafood. Because when you overcook the seafood, it doesn't look good and it's tough and it's dry. The most important thing is just cook it perfect. When this is nice and done, you put this right on top. Look at how beautiful this is. Now, I'm gonna put it over here with this instant noodle. This is what I call, check it out, braised seafood yimin. So now, if you're serving a banquet, if you don't need to call a caterer, you can make it yourself. Remember, if Yan can cook for a party, so can you. 再见。